what's up, guys? So I thought I would share my thoughts and opinions on vaping. So I've been vaping for I would say about 2 months now. And honestly, it is one of the best things that I started doing. Honestly, well, when I was a kid, I started smoking and stuff, smoking cigarettes, and I did that for a couple years, and I got so sick all the time from that stuff, man. I had constant, infections in my throat, and I was always sick. It was terrible. So I tried to quit. Obviously, didn't work out. I ended up switching to smokeless tobacco, dipping, chewing, whatever term you want to use to describe it. And probably, honestly, for the last 7 years, 8 years or so, I have been chewing tobacco. I call it dipping, so that's what, I've been dipping for the last 7 or 8 years. I just want to put it right in the start of the video here. If you're thinking about smoking or dipping or doing anything that has nicotine in it, don't do it. Honestly, it's the worst decision you will probably ever make in your life. I know it's my worst decision because it's just so much money and it just sucks and it's not good for you and it's just terrible, Honestly, worst thing I have ever done in my life was smoke a cigarette and continue smoking and then getting addicted, and now I'm here. But honestly, now I'm to vaping, so it's a little bit better. Obviously, quitting is going to be your best bet if you're doing nicotine, but vaping is honestly just one of the best alternatives you could possibly do, in my own opinion and my own thoughts. That is my opinion, okay? So like I said, the last 7 or 8 years I was dipping, and just recently I've been vaping a lot more. I bought a vape a couple months ago, but I've actually been not vaping it too much, all right? But now I'm honestly full-blown addicted to the vape. I don't even want to have a dip because it's just so much less healthier than the vape is. So vaping honestly is just so great. So obviously it's a little pricey when you're first getting into it because you have to buy the mod first, okay? That's what they call it, the device. And I have the Smock Alien 220 watt. I'll pop it up on the screen right here so you can see what it looks like. And that bad boy, everything that you see on the video there, everything you see on the picture is basically what I got, and it was about $80-90, all right? So $80 or $90 just for the device. And then you got to get batteries for it, which are a little pricey. I think the ones I got were about $8 a piece. I needed 2 of them. And then you need some juice, and now juice is super expensive, man. But honestly, the price difference from smoking or dipping and going to vaping, after that initial price of the device that you're going to buy, it is a lot. I mean, it is a lot cheaper than smoking or dipping, especially if you buy online. Now, if you're starting and you're going into vaping and you're going to vaping shops are going to be a lot more expensive than online is. Online, you could get juices, devices, coils, basically everything you need online for a lot cheaper. Trust me, a lot cheaper. So if pricing is your issue, look online. You'll find a good site, and it's just so much better. So much better prices. But I personally do go to vape shops. There's this store I went to, Vape Dragons, in my area, and honestly, the customer service was just so insane that I can't even buy online, dude. I'll pay the extra money to go to these guys because they really helped me out. They showed me every single little thing that I have to do to this thing to make sure it's working properly and keep it working. So I'll always go there. I'll spend the extra $5-10 on juice or whatever it is that they have there. So let's talk about vaping a little bit more. So, it sucks there's this groups of people that hate on vaping, but honestly, I think vaping is so good, I don't know why anyone hates on it, I just think it's the best alternative you could possibly have. I mean, if you're smoking or if you're dipping, check out vaping. I mean, yeah, it's a little different, but I mean, if you keep doing it long enough, you'll freaking love it, dude. It's amazing. It's so much healthier. You could watch YouTube videos. You could Google stuff. Make sure you Google many sources when you're looking up information about anything, and you will find that vaping is pretty healthy, man. Honestly, 99% healthy is what I would say, and that's videos that I've seen as well too. And don't get me wrong, I know not doing any kind of nicotine is the best way to do it. Not having any supplements for your nicotine, any other devices, but vaping, I just feel it's so hard to quit, because when I was a kid until pretty recently, I thought after like not having nicotine for like a few days or a week, you would just be done with it, you know? That's it, you know? You just have to wait a week, you know, without nicotine, cold turkey, and you're done. But yeah, that's not the case at all. It's a lifelong struggle after you quit nicotine, you know? Because every little thing that you notice and everything you do and bad times and stress and everything, you're gonna want to have that nicotine or have that smoke or have that dip. So you know, I'm just not ready for that, man. I know it's gonna be super rough, and you know, with this device here, I could control how much nicotine I'm getting a lot better than smoking cigarettes, you know, or dipping or anything like that. I could go down to 3 milligrams nicotine in juice, or I could go up to 6 or 12, you know, whatever. You could fluctuate it, and you could just slowly go down in nicotine levels. And you could even go down to 0 milligrams, no nicotine, to try to quit. So, I mean, so basically, vaping is just a healthy way to continue your addiction without worrying about all the bad stuff that comes with smoking and dipping, all right? And honestly, I love vaping. It's so much better. I feel healthier, even though I only dipped for about 7 or 8 years. I just feel healthier. I don't know why, you know, but I just feel a lot healthier vaping than dipping, all right? And yeah, that's really it. I just felt I needed to make a video about vaping and, you know, how good it is and how happy I am that I decided to spend the lump sum of money on it and have this device that gives me nicotine in a healthier way, you know? So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Have a great day and peace out.